Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We're still on the pre-release copy. We are playing the Quill Sovereignty over here, and down over here in the Nyamba system, we've encountered something which honestly might actually be another alien empire. It is entirely possible because it looks like they have a mining base around one of these planets, and they have a military fleet that moved out to defend it. Now, I'm not specifically hunting down this military fleet, but I think they're going to reach me before we warp out, and I'm going to, let that happen, and we will start a little bit of conflict with these Zeta aliens. They only have 3 vessels, which actually means their individual vessels are quite a bit tougher than mine. So, okay, I'm not thinking it's... Well, they do look mechanical. No, they're mining drones. That's what this is. Sorry, spoiler alert, but I know what this event is. Okay, it's not another sentient, alien empire. Not another player. So our first Corvette just took a few hits here. Hopefully it doesn't get focused too hard. Now you don't have any control. It's not tactical battles. Okay, thank you for interrupting me here. First, space amoebas. So, we finished checking out the space amoeba project, whichever one it was, and we discovered these things. We nicknamed them space amoebas, and we can do another project to study them, or we can decide that we want to blow them up for alien specimens. Now, I've always done, so far, well, always, my 2 little test runs, I've done this one to study the space amoebas. But I'm actually wondering if I should go for option number 2 and start blowing some up. Now, I'm going to take this because it's actually quite a cool bonus here. So we're going to take that. Oh, it's another society project. That's no good. We're going to start investigating the Zeta aliens here that we're fighting. Note, this whole time, we're not actually researching our colony ship stuff. But knowing these aliens is pretty important. Okay, we're taking some pretty serious hits, and we're not close to actually killing one of these. We've lost one ship already, and we're not on the verge of killing one of these, so I will just retreat. We don't have quite enough punching power, so we're going to use the emergency FTL, jump, and do that. It's going to jump us back to the home system, and we're going to go and repair. We're only at half hit points as is, and we've lost that ship, which is not great. So, alien vessels, alien space station, we need to remember that that's pretty scary. So yeah, we're going to keep researching all of these, because there's actually a lot of bonuses to finishing this. I mean, we've already seen some of these passive bonuses that we've got. I mean, the Cloud Busters, I don't think that relevant, necessarily. Prismatic Lenses is pretty amazing, though. Right, that's our combat stats. And we do have an Anomaly, so we'll deal with that. As soon as we're done actually doing a full survey of this system, we should get a pop-up reminding us about this Anomaly at that point. But let's take a look. So what is it? Over here in Ripigar 3... there are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. It's a level 1 anomaly. We're level 2, but it actually has a base failure risk of 30, which is quite rough. You do get a discount if you're higher level. I don't suppose we're on the cusp of getting to level 3, are we? Actually, we're coming along pretty well. I think I'm going to hold off on this until I'm level 3. So we're going to do that. So, Ripigar does have a tundra world. It's only 65% habitable. Why not 80? Oh, it's bleak, for one, and hazardous weather. There we go. Let's say, if it's tundra, which is my type of world, it should be 80% habitable. But the hazardous weather gives it -10, also a penalty to happiness. It does give you more energy credits, which is good. But then bleak gives you 5% penalty to habitability and 10% penalty to food. This is not where we'd like to colonize first. It is technically doable, but ugh. Alright, so I'm going to take the science ship. I'm just going to send them to another system. Proximity really doesn't matter. Was this one? No. Tomb World. This was Tundra over here. I don't remember if any of these others were Tundra. There's one. And actually, I quite like that, because if we do colonize there, and let's say we built another warp gate, it would be a good position for it. On the other hand, it's out of range, which means we won't actually just be able to mine it. No, I'm going to focus on surveying the systems right now, not to rush out colony, but to survey the systems where we might be able to do some more work with our constructor ship. Now, I can do that over here, and I may as well. So, this planet, if we ever colonize it, anything we have in orbit, I believe we lose it. Which is too bad, because that's engineering research. But if we're not in a rush to colonize this planet, then maybe I'll still build a spar base around here. In fact, I think I will. So I'm going to say build a research station over here. So we'll get some extra engineering tech, which is great. So we've got something moving around over there. Okay. So obviously that station will cost us, you know, that one energy, but I'm okay with that. So you finished your surface construction queue, which is over here. Currently this is unemployed. Let's do a little swappy-do here. There you go. So you work the 5 energy here, so we'll get even more, and then this population, when it comes in, will work this tile. Maybe what I'll do is put it here. And, oh yeah, I don't have the resources for it. Because then we can just keep growing faster if we have more food. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Now we'll take the minerals. That's okay. All right, so yeah, our energy is fine now. Minerals not bad. We've got that anomaly over there that's just flagged. We'll come back to it. I think the color of this represents the base difficulty. I think yellow, it's because of that base 30 failure risk, which is pretty tough. So we'll just wait until we've leveled up a wee bit more, which we do naturally by just exploring. We've got Epsilon aliens over here. I believe those are just the space cows. They are going to be flagged as... They're flagged as neutral. We don't have to attack them. They're pretty. Unknown capabilities. System survey, yes. Repairs complete. All right, our fleet here has been repaired, but I think we're just going to mostly... well, I guess no. We're gonna continue here. Let me put it on full evasive to avoid any problems. But we're gonna queue this up again. Just happened to get unlucky by hitting 2 systems that were a little bit on the aggro side.
Special project complete.
Okay. It's probably one of the other alien races things. We'll just wait for the pop-up. Ah, ancient mining drones. Yeah, so that's what I encountered over here. These were ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago, and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones seem to lack any diplomatic comms protocols, at least any decipherable by the Quill sovereignty, and react with hostility to the Quillian ships entering the system. Yeah, they certainly do. Their presence in the Sudbury system is intriguing, and we should attempt to learn more about them. We can establish a listing post on Sudbury.
Situation log updated.
So we're going to listen from here to over there. So that would be an engineering project. I'm going to go ahead and kick that in. And we are going to... I wonder if I should finish the space amoeba research, which will actually give me a pretty decent bonus to stuff. Yeah, let's do it. Again, we're continuing to delay colonization, but I'm okay. I could technically afford it right now, but I will tell you this. Colony ships take 350 minerals to build, and I'd rather have, I think, my baseline economy set up first. Oh, yeah, a second construction ship, a second science ship might be handy, would certainly speed that up. But, I mean, we'd research faster, we'd find more anomalies faster, but... without more construction ships, we wouldn't be able to really build the mining yet. So I don't know. Maybe the right build order will be to go something like double science ship, double construction. I think it will really matter on your personal transportation style too. Like we're experiencing things a little bit faster here than we would with the hyperspace version, for sure. So we got another encounter. We got Ada aliens. Okay. Jeez. These guys are neutral at least, so that's good. Non-hostile over here. And this is a pulsar in this system. Very exciting. Look at that. There's some very cool looking effects in this game. Just gorgeous. So we're going to keep popping those other systems. Oh, there we go. So now it's yellow. Or it's green. But it hasn't actually gotten any easier. I wonder why that is. So it was yellow a second ago, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. So, mining drone observation. It'll be interesting to see what that reveals when we finish it. Drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from the rocks the Quillian miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Quill sovereignty's mining networks and stations, which should improve the efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent. Contrary to previous assumptions, they emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at wavelengths hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. So we can say noted. This will give us access to the droning optimizations edict. It's a decision we can do. Or we can say, find out how they evaluate mining site, which will add a list of mineral-rich planetoids to the situation log. I believe it will just give us a hint as to which systems have a planet that is quite rich in minerals, which could affect our I don't know, our sort of exploration order or something of that nature. I think I'm going to take this because I want to see what this droning optimizations is, because I used this last time, and that's what it did. It's sort of flag systems that are quite wealthy. But I want to take this because I want to see what it is. So in our edicts list, I don't know if it's planet-wide one or... Oh, there we go, policies. Droning optimizations.
Special project complete.
So let's just look at this. So it does cost, it's 1 monthly influence. All these edicts, well, so far, all of them I see, take 1 influence per month to keep in. This gives us a flat 15% boost to minerals, but we get a little bit less energy credits. Wow, that I think I have to go for. That's really good. Yeah, so right now it's working out to about 2 extra minerals per month, which is a pretty substantial amount for us right now. I like that. Okay, Space Amoebas Forever. The Space Amoebas, the nicknames now lovingly popularized on Sudbury, are solitary animals when left to their own devices. All but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, seemingly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Initially assumed to be young space amoebas, the flagella do not seem to factor into any reproductive mechanics. Each individual flagellum instead operating solely as a disconnected limb for its host amoeba. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. So, we take this, and we get a permanent 5% boost to evasion. Excellent. Exploration and study pays off. I might hold off on the remaining aliens for now, and actually let the New World Protocol finish, because I think we're getting close to when we would like to do that. It's going to take a while to finish that tech, then it's going to take a while to build the ship, and then I'll be happy to do it. So this construction ship is done doing what it was doing. We could get more energy from this system since we're already here, but I think I'm going to prioritize the Jumas system here. Well, that's a tundra world too. I didn't realize we had another one. How habitable is that? 80%, nothing bad. Size 22 is great. Oh, that's really wonderful. It does have this this society research. We could build a research station here, but again, I think it conflicts if we build an actual colony here. But I think what we want to do is we want to go and build our mining station here to get more minerals. We'll also hook up that energy while we're there. I mean, it means we're ignoring this energy over here for now, but that's okay. Science ship has your XP almost level 3. When you're level 3, we'll get you to go and take care of this anomaly and see what's what. Failing usually just means you don't get the benefit, although you can critically fail as well, which leads to bad things. Sometimes things will aggro on you. I've lost the science ship that way. It was very unfortunate. We'll look at the ship designer later on. Oh, there we go. We got our plus 5% research speed from physics. And then what are we going to get? We could get more survey speed, as well as gravitic sensors that we could add to our ships for more sensor range. This would add a new component for point defense against missiles and strike crafts. I don't think we have to prioritize that. I mean, I'm tempted to take more survey speed right now. These basic combat rolls are interesting. These are utility components that you can add to your ships to give them more fire rate and weapon damage, which is really good and not very expensive. Just basically takes up one of your slots. Or the other variant is more hull hit points and a higher chance to evade. And I don't think they're exclusive. I think you can put them both on a ship if you wanted to do that instead of other components. They're actually very good. But at this point, I'm wondering if we just want faster sensor survey speed. Might be really, really handy. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. We have a lot to survey, and especially if I'm only sticking with the one science ship. A speed boost will be nice. Oh, this is also Voidcraft, which is his specialty, so we're getting a 17% boost over here, which is really nice. Oh, and that includes, you've also got the administrative AI that I unlocked that gives us a big research boost too, but you can see the colony ship's going to still take 46 months. We could focus the tech there, but I don't know if that's quite important enough. So fully surveyed, great. We're going to send you to the next system that's still within our borders. So again, so we can set up mining stations, because we might find some really great stuff outside, but we can't actually set up mining stations over there. Although we could also go to Piscis here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to survey all the systems within my borders so that our colony or construction ship has lots to do. And then after that, I'm going to go to Piscis because it is a tundra world, and it's right on the edge of our wormhole range, and that might be a really nice place to expand to. Military fleet is just chilling. I think it's done. Finished all of its orders. So I'm just going to hit this button and tell it to go back to the nearest allied spaceport. It doesn't need to repair or anything like that, but it's going to be a good place to park. Space amoebas have been caught in our sensor range, going from one system to another, but that's okay. Doesn't bother us. Research, geothermal fracking. Okay, so our mining network 2 building is ready, so we can actually upgrade some of our mines to that. And what else are we going to research? Powered exoskeleton does make our army better, and also gives us more mineral output, so that's nice. Good little passive bonus, which is always good. Yet ion thrusters, so our ships move faster. I think also gives you a bigger evasion bonus as well, so they're more dodgy because they're faster. Defense platform is a new type of station that you can unlock, so you can build it. Construction defensive deep space platforms far from the gravity wells of a planetary body. So you can build it just out in space as opposed to around a planet. And might be nice for us with our wormhole generators to build defense platforms near them. But I like the passive bonuses. But I actually will start going on some ship updates right now. And ion thrusters sound good. I don't know if that increases our FTL speed at all. I don't think it does. But even our system speed is going to be pretty good. So there's a void cloud in the system that our science ship is now avoiding, and then and our construction ship here is done. I'm going to go and tell it to build another mining station. Mining station will be the energy one as opposed to the research station. And this science ship, I will tell you to go and survey over here. Keep you busy. There we go. 24 minerals per month right now is pretty good. Oh, right. So speaking of minerals, and I think this is a worthwhile investment. On our planet, these guys with the little yellow ticks over here, these are tiles that can be upgraded. Now, as far as I can tell, there's no, like, alert on the global view that you can do it, but we know we just got a new tech, and we could do a scan of our planets from time to time. So these are places with the Mining Network 1. I can upgrade in Mining Network 2. It does cost 90 minerals for an extra +1 mineral, so obviously it's going to take 90 months to pay for itself. Still, I think it's worth doing right now. So we're going to upgrade you as well. I might be wrong. Maybe it would just be better to leave the existing ones there and just wait for, you know, when you're building new ones. But this is our capital. We've got a lot of positive modifiers to how much minerals we get from all kinds of different things. I think it's worth the investment now. But we are going to have to start saving up for, well, we've got, what, 39 months until we actually finish the colony ship tech now. And again, it's 350 minerals, but we'll get that. We're doing 240 for 10 months. So what, like, it's going to be about a year and a half, and we'll have enough stuff for a colony ship, so we don't have to worry about it yet. We can still spend resources, and we will. Our construction ship will keep building stations, so that'll be part of it. Is our science ship level 3 yet? Not yet. We'll get a pop-up. So we're checking out the Ethior system, which at least doesn't have any hostiles. There's not a whole lot of stuff in here, so it'll be a pretty short survey. First planet already is negative. Oh, toxic planet. Interesting. So Void Cloud, I don't think we've got full stats on those. I don't know how dangerous they were. So we're still got the mission to survey the habitable worlds. I think when it finishes, we'll get a bit of a science boost, which is going to be nice. And we still have to do these, but I'm going to keep them paused until we finish the colony tech. All right, I think I'm going to go with the fast speed at this point, because I think we've got a pretty good handle on things. Fleet order done with our construction ships. So I'm going to send it back over here to build the energy station in this one. Oh, wait, hold on. Stop. Cancel that. Research station. No, you can, though. Oh, actually, well, you can, but I think that's right. That research was around one of our habitated planets, so no, we don't want to do that. And we don't have the money for it right now anyway. That's why everything was in red, too. I guess we just spent it here. If I canceled this, it would give me my minerals back. And then we'd be able to build that research station. But I don't want to, because I'm actually going to go and colonize that planet. But over here, we're fine. We've got some neutrals. Alien vessels. Probably just more space cows. Yeah, that's what that is.
Survey complete.
And we've already finished the system survey. That was very fast. And you are level 3. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you to do this anomaly. It's only 15% failure rate now. We're going to take care of that. Then we'll get you back out to scan parsecs. And then once that's done, again, we'll go up to Piscus over here. All right, Sudbury is improving terrain. Our fleet isn't doing anything right now. We will need more military ships later on, but for now we're okay. Ideally, I'd prefer not to build too many military ships until we get more technology. You can't upgrade them, the existing fleet, but I think it's just easier to build them better in the first place. I think I'm still happy with having grabbed, you know, what we did in physics, but now I really want the blue lasers to come up. Or deflector shields, also really, really quite potent and increasing your ship's lifespan. There's a fastest speed. I suppose we could do that. All right, people buzzing around, but not being problems. Okay. Oh, we failed? Really? Oh, we failed. That anomaly. It was only 15% failure chance. Bad luck right from the start. That's too bad. This construction ship, we were definitely going to go and want to build a mining station over here. You'll notice the other option is the frontier outpost over here. Takes a lot of influence to do, and we'll bring that star into my ownership basically and extend out my borders at that point. And you can't build anything other than a frontier outpost outside of your borders, so it's a good way to expand your reach that way. Right now we're doing okay. Okay, the Yardra have met us and communicated with us, and unfortunately the Piscis system falls within their borders. So that's annoying, because it would have been a great spot. Also annoying, their home world is just out of reach of our wormhole stuff. So we actually wouldn't be in a position to go and land on them. That being said, if we colonize Jumast over here, which is our plan, and we could build a wormhole station there. It's not going to give us much extra range, but it would technically cause this homeworld to fall within the borders. But we have met these people. Greetings from the allied Zadrian constituents. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens regardless of their species. Our elected leader, President Hask Jonat, hopes for a long and fruitful relationship with your people. Well, they sound pretty good. And so because of our traits, so xenophile and materialist, xenophile and pacifist, pacifist and materialist, we've got a few different options. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. So news that we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the Quill sovereignty. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in the galaxies has largely been greeted with celebration in Sudbury because we're xenophiles. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to ours. This is a momentous occasion. So let's take a look at our contact screen and see what they are. They are individualists. They are xenophiles. They love other aliens. That's great. And they are pacifists. And in fact, if we look at their traits, I don't think I've ever met an alien yet in this game that started with a positive opinion of us. But we are, they are xenophiles, so they get a +10. And because we're both xenophiles, we get another +10. And because we are both pacifists, we get another +10, which is great. You do start off with a new contact of -20. Normally that burns off at 1 per year. I don't know why it's burning off at 3 per year. Maybe because of other things going on with us, which is good. Maybe because they're xenophiles, might burn that off faster. We have a little bit of border friction, but not much. Hey, I think what we should do is we should send them one of those 001 embassy requests. So, we build this. We can have 4 embassies. Everyone gets 3 normally. We get +1 because we're pacifists. You can get an extra +1 if you're fanatical pacifist. But we'll do that. It'll give us +1 relations every month until it hits +100. That's great. Currently, they are wary of us. They're cautious. They're equivalent in strength. But if we improve our relationship and we act nice towards them, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we've sent them an embassy. We could offer them a trade deal, but because they're wary, they're not going to be willing to do much, right? Like if we say, hey, would you like a non-aggression pact? They're fine if I just offer it, but they won't do the mutual one right now because of the wary attitude. So we'll just have to be a little bit patient, but we should be able to get there. I don't like that this planet falls within their borders. That annoys me. But, you know, what can you do? Okay, so we finished all the ground construction here in Sudbury. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. Well, how close are you done here? Oh, new election. Let's get started. We haven't talked about that yet. We do have enough time before our tech finishes. Yeah, okay, I'll build a farm here. We're going to get probably an excess of food on this system, but we'll see how it goes. Love how many minerals we're producing here. Right, the adjacency, the industrious again, the empire, the happy. Okay, so our current leader in government over here, Torba Varas, is an explorer. Science ships are cheaper to build. Oh shoot, I really should build the second one. I suppose it's not too late. And we research faster Apparently we're not successful, but we do research anomalies faster. He's also warlike, so overall ships are cheaper. But there's currently an election happening. And these are the possible candidates. So this is my current leader, right? Yeah, Torba Varas. So that's him right over here. So he's currently in the lead. He's got 50% of the support. I can also spend influence to support someone if I want to. And we've got other traits, right? Let's say we wanted this person over here. Fertility Preacher with the bonus to food and the cheaper frontier outpost cost. This one here would have cheaper building cost and even more happiness, which is great. This person would just live longer, which isn't as relevant in the electoral system, and is a space miner. Now, they also have these mandates. These this one here, his mandate is off-world miner. He promises that if elected, we will build 4 mining stations. Now, I actually have to do that, but if I complete it, if this guy gets elected, or re-elected in this case, and I build 4 mining stations, then I will be rewarded with a chunk of influence. Hask Gentar over here wants 4 research stations, and these two are both slavers. They want to legalize slavery over here. So I don't think I'm going to get involved. If either one of these two who currently have the lead get elected, I'd be fine. I'd probably prefer to have the highest skill person go, although these traits are very, very excellent too, so we'll see. And I do plan on building some mining stations. So there's an election cycle going on, and that's totally groovy. So how is we've got 28 months, so a little over 2 years left to go. Our actual mineral expansion is great. Everyone is currently busy doing surveying and whatnot. I'm really sad we missed out on that that freaking anomaly. I mean, you know, 15% chance of failing is still 15% chance of failing. Election. Well, okay. I guess we're going to go back up to, say, fastest speed for now, because we have nothing that we're looking to do. Our construction ship just reached the system. It's going to build that mineral mine. Although I could hold off, I suppose, until after the election. Oh, there we go. Which is what happened. So a new ruler has been elected. No, this is Torba. He's been re-elected, actually. And if we check the situation log, we'll see their mandate wants 4 mining stations. Not research stations, mining stations. We're going to start one here. We can build another one on Ripagar, actually. And if we find energy or minerals here in Parsax, we can get that going on as well. But that's actually all that we have a reach for. So the question is, will we be able to expand our borders? Well, I mean, we're going to colonize this system, which is fine, which will push out our borders a little bit. We also might be tempted to build a frontier outpost. You finished your orders, excellent. Here we weren't building it. No, we want to build it. I think I did it wrong. I wanted the minerals, not the money. Anyway, we'll go and set you up there.
Construction complete.
Well, yeah, we could build a frontier outpost at the far edge of our colony somewhere and expand our borders out too. Especially to just encompass other things. Like if I built one here, it might cover some of these others. So we got some level up. Excellent. Construction finished on the surface. That's the hydroponic farm. Excellent. And yes, the ruler was elected. That's groovy. Everyone is still busy. Yeah. So all of our, this is actually all of our scientists here are all becoming level 2. You're still level 1, but you're probably on the cusp. Yeah, cusp-ish. But they're level 2, so they get a slightly bigger boost to their base research, which is nice. Anomaly, only 2% failure risk. Excellent. Research that right away. And this time, try not to fail. We're going to let that finish, and then we'll probably put a cut in here. Abandoned amusement park. The structures of Parsax Via are not as old as we first believed. It seemed to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Hesk Endek notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us, the Quills, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse yourself. So by completing this, we get 90 society research, which is actually pretty substantial. That's like a year and a half worth of tech. In fact, we don't actually have... Oh, the number's up here. Wow! It's going to finish our New World Protocol, which actually is perfect timing because we have the minerals for a civilian ship right now. It also gives us a bunch of engineering research. So, bring down the speed. I think it'll tick at the end of the month.
System survey complete.
Didn't it give it to us?
Research complete.
Was it a random chance of which one? Damn, I need to rewind and read that again. I may have misread it. Okay, we're going to get a little bit more ship upgrades here. We're going to get some nano composite armor for some options. Science ship, have you finished your survey? You did. So, I'm going to get you to survey... Oh, you met someone else. Hello, what are you? A democratic nation committed to an individual... Oh, same thing as last time. Cooperation will benefit us all. We're getting a little smooshed in here, which I don't really appreciate. I mean, Arctic worlds are not uncolonizable for us, but it's certainly not a preference. Now, this homeworld actually falls into our range of our warp gates, or our, keep saying that, our wormhole generator. Well, I'm going to go ahead and survey this, because once we colonize this, this will definitely fall within our borders, and we'll want that information. So over here, we're going to get started on our colony ship. No, we don't have that. Yeah, that's... I don't know, you guys. Unless it had already added it in. Is that possible? Oh, it's possible that it had already added in the 90. Even before I acknowledged it. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to put a cut in here. And when we come back, we will hopefully be able to finish the colony ship tech and build our first colony ship and expand to Jumast over here, which is a great planet for us. Then we'll figure out what to do with our neighbors, who, again, pretty nice. I suppose we may as well just make friends with them. It's too early to do wars and stuff anyway. So we'll establish the embassy and get that going on. All right, folks, we're going to take a short break. See you next time.